All right, YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Happy June 30th. Happy Sunday, fun day. Hope you guys have a great day so far. Right now, we're going over the Madden 25 pre-order. A little bit too early still, but it's still giving you in the right early mindset of, should I grind for these? Are these important, right? Or should I say, screw rookie premieres, right? So it's the right place to post a video because it's getting you in the mindset of, again, like, are these worth grinding for? And if so, who should I pick and why, right? So the first thing I'll say is in the game is, understand that you can do 2 from the sets. And the sets are about anywhere from 4 million, probably to 5 million each, right? Maybe you do a little bit cheaper with some major snipes. I don't know how long that'll take. But, essentially they are expensive. But if you can do them, right? If not, I don't really know how hard it is to grind for coins. You can grind for the solos and the field pass all you want. It's pretty easy. The only thing, though, is grinding for coins. That could be pretty tough. Because inflation already hit the game and some of the cards are just worth nothing. So the top end cards is inflation, right? You have Kyrie Jackson, you have Marvin Harrison, you have even, some quarterbacks, right? Some of these rare cards who are really good in the game. I mean, even Junior Seau, one of the best LTD linebackers in the game, right? Went way back up, right? It's because the coins, after you do these 2 rookie premier sets, the coins don't really matter anymore. The only thing that matters is, you're pretty much going to get a free Puka Nacua next year as long as you log in. That's probably going to be like an 84 overall. They said it's a hero overall. Why they're giving you a free 84 just for logging in, I don't know. To be fair, they used to give you a free rookie premiere just for having MUT rewards back then. So it kind of makes sense, right? But for this one now, you have up to 3. And they will be 87s, or at least we're pretty positive they are. We're over 90% positivity. And, the reason why is because it says, it's a champion overall. Now, last year, they used that terminology for Aiden Hutchinson, and he was, in fact, an 87. So if I go right here to the live events tab, right, how you do this is you are going to have to get level 19 in this pass. Now, getting level 19 is going to give you the last patch. You have 2 from solos, which that will unlock later. And then 2 from the field pass right here. 1 at level 19, and then 1 over here at level 9. Now, the thing is, if I'm being honest with you, it's pretty chilled out. Do some sets, whatever. You have some extra coins, just do it. Solos, just close your eyes and do it, done. These count for solos, solo battles. Just call hike, lob it up, you're done, right? Same with this one. It sucks, but you can do some solo battle wins, just chew clock, get it done, right? It's nothing too stressful or like too out of control, but you're gonna have to do this for 2-3 weeks. And I'm not saying 3 weeks straight. I mean hey, it's Monday. Log on for 15 minutes, play 1 solo battle. All right. Log on Tuesday, do a solo battle. If you do 1 a day, it's really not that bad, right? 15 minutes of playing, log on, you already did everything else. Right now, you're just grinding, right? But now it comes down to, are these even worth it, right? And that's the big part of the video, right? Is it worth it? Who should you pick? Whatever, right? So if I get 3 87s, and it is confirmed that, again, we're also going to be getting these pre-order stuff as well, right? But, sorry, the confirmation I was talking about it's confirmed. It's these ones right here. So these are your rookie premier choices. You're going to get a, 84 Nacua, wide receiver, whatever. I think that automatically devalues Rome Odunze. He's 6'3", he's a pretty dang good built receiver with phenomenal stats. I think the problem just comes, you're going to already have 2 receivers. I think you already have Puka Nacua. I know everyone's going to have him, but I just feel look, when you look at it from that angle, also you are getting a free Christian McCaffrey. It says cover athlete player item. It's going to be a Christian McCaffrey. So he's probably going to be like an 83 running back. So it's going to be tough. Now, we don't really know the AKA player item yet. We don't know the launch team captains. And we don't know, to be fair, a fair amount of things in this video. But I will say right now, from common knowledge, everyone's going to think the quarterback. But my advice for you guys is, again, when we look into, how valuable are these 87s at launch? How long are these 87s even going to last? Well, all you have to do, if this even works, is go to these 87s on MUT GG, and then you filter by day 10. These are all day 1 cards, right? So again, like Kenny Pickett is an example of an 87 quarterback, right? Who was very prevalent at launch. And, he was someone who actually was not as expensive as you may have thought. But he was, the game came out, right? Well, the game came out, I want to say like August 12th, August 17th-ish. And then the following week, the headliners promo, actually, I think he was part 2. Weren't there 2 87 headliner quarterbacks? Wait a second. Was he really the only? Okay. Well, let's just be honest. Warren Sapp is, dear God. This is an example of, his stats are very similar to Brandon Fisk. You give someone really good speed and strength, and just, my God. Warren Sapp was an 87. Oh, he was LTD, though. Dang it, he was LTD. Just giving it, Javon Curse was definitely someone who could be comparable. Top end pass rusher, really good stats at launch, right? What's his value? Starts at 350, and that's a week in, because the game starts on the 15th, right? And it did last year too, ish. It was the 12th, same thing, right? So we were a week in the game, and this was still 350, right? If we go 2 weeks later, which would be September 4th, he's still 300K. So September 4th compared to August 5th, that's about 3 weeks in the game, right? From mid-August to early September, right? 2 3/4, maybe 3 weeks, right? You're still 300K value. We go 1 week more. 1 week more, September 12th. That's a whole month in the game. And this card is still valued over almost $250,000 coins. So these cards, these 87s, they are going to last you probably 4 weeks of some of the top end cards. And if I go to 88s, right? Right now, go to 88s, players. When did these 88s even come out, right? The first major overall change, right? So the first 88 was probably like Bo Jackson, Sean Taylor, right? So if I go to these are all reduxed, right? So if I go to just give me an 88, dude. Jeez Louise. I don't even know if dude, these reduxes are killing me. You know what? I already know Bo is one of the first 88s. So you know what? Screw it. Bo Jackson, the running back 88. So Bo Jackson 88, the Canvas Hero promo, right? That came out end of August, the tail end. And that was an overall change because I believe the sets went up as well, right? From the 87s to 88s. So they waited about 2.5 weeks. I mean, kind of almost 3 weeks, to be honest with you. But it was about 2.5 weeks, right? Until they drop. So for example, if the early edition comes out on a Monday, Tuesday, right? Monday night, 8 p.m., right? It's not going to be until 2 weeks and then that Thursday. So about 2 weeks, 17-ish days until they drop the first 88. So really, dude, you're getting the top end card 87s, like the top end card for 2.5 weeks, and then even after that, it's, you know, it will still remain a top end card in the game. So is it worth the grind? It's inevitably worth it, and you know, undoubtedly worth it. But the problem is you have to make the right choices if you do this correctly. I feel like the running back, unless he has like the highest speed in the game, not even close, or at least like he's tied, that has some value. Because you can just blow past like the, you know, these linebackers, the stretches, whatever, right? So even though they are dropping McCaffrey, I could see it being a really good choice because it's just a game changer. I think the best value is obviously left tackle, DT. There's just not many tackles or DTs in the game. Plus DTs do give you up to 2 starting with goal line, nickel, whatever. So I think if I had to choose right now for the value, I am choosing DT, corner, and tackle. Tackle is because, you know, JC Latham, I just feel like, you know, he's going to have good stats. He's definitely a fast tackle. He literally has 94 speed at a 99, which means his 87 could have like 80 speed, which is really good in the beginning of the game. Because without, I mean, O-line abilities suck at launch. If you're not going to have the abilities at launch, you better have speed to make up for it, right? To not get, you know, speed rushed. So I feel like the tackle is really good for value. And then even if they drop a left tackle, just moving the, you know, right tackle or left guard or, you know. So tackle, I think, is almost a guarantee for everyone, right? Just because, like, you know you're getting the value out of it, right? And then the other two, I would say the DT, because, again, his stats give me Warren Sapp vibes. The speed, the pass rush, the size, around 300 pounds, right? If he is just going to bulldoze people, boom. And also, he is a run stopper archetype. He may have inside stuff. At an 87 overall, dude. So I may go DT, left tackle, and then probably, I mean, corner, because I can have 4 corners in the field for dime a dollar. So, you know, I want to have good DBs in the field. So, no, Jane Daniel is probably questionable for you. But, I mean, at the end of the day, dude, I mean, they're probably going to drop a quarterback anyway. So, and, like, quarterback abilities suck. If I go right now to Kenny, this is the last part of the video, like, for real, because I want to be under 13 minutes here. If I go to Kenny Pickett, right, who was used as one of the top-end quarterbacks of the game at one point, right? Like, Kenny Pickett here, am I on the right channel here? Kenny Pickett, I mean, his best ability was probably quick draw. I mean, quarterback abilities just are not it. And it's just not. So I feel like at that point, go quarterback should play more of the same than you think. Bye, guys. Take care. Peace. Give me your thoughts on this idea.